Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So we touched on this one a little bit in another video I did about jumping the barbell up and stepping backwards instead of stepping into the bar. But I want to touch on it again. So in the split jerk, one of the most common misses that we see when people are missing weights that they should be hitting just kind of happens in a position where they jump the bar up and then they end up looking at the bar like this and then it goes forward. And so when we look at slow-mo video, all the time what we see is the bar is plenty high. It just got in their head. And what happens is, there's a lot of self-talk that goes on. And as people dip, it feels heavier than normal, which makes complete sense. For most people, they don't do a lot of heavy dip and drives. And they just don't think it's going to be high enough. And as soon as you doubt that it's going to be high enough, what people do is they're worried about it falling on their head, and so they look up at it, okay? So a couple things we gotta know is the only time I've ever seen it kind of touch somebody's head is when they caught it with bent arms, which isn't a jerk, and then fought it, and then it kind of just came down a little bit. So it wasn't even, it's not this like crashing thing. So if you go for it, and don't get there, it's super easy to drop that bar in front of you, no big deal. So the main things you gotta commit to is understanding that the bar will be high enough. As long as you're not split jerking with all these other mistakes we see with these super high back legs, turned out feet, as long as we're getting into that nice, deep, bent back leg, nice and tight position, the bar doesn't need to go very high. It's really just about creating space, pushing under it, going to get it, but you got to commit. So as we go, you got to commit and get that front foot forward, get that head under it so that bar's over the back of that neck. And if you can get into that position, you'll stand up from it all day long. And it's the people that get a little worried and they end up looking up at it. Those are the people that always miss it forward. So reach that potential with your jerk. Just know it'll be there. Go get it. And if it's not a big deal. Drop it on the floor. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.